All right, we live.
Oh, welcome to another edition of Grown Women Gaming. This is episode number, what is this?
14.
14. Oh, lucky number 14. Valentine's Day also. Let me introduce the panel for today. We have the one who's making me do this, Lady Infamous.
I'm not making you do nothing. It's your turn. How about that? It's your turn.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yes, Lady Infamous, why don't you introduce yourself to the crowd?
Oh, what's up, y'all? This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Women Gaming, and I've been trying to fuck with my sound so hard today because it's been so awkward. But I'm glad I'm here, and I appreciate CHAREECE hosting today. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yeah, you backed up a little bit, but we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
And then to my bestie in the whole wide world, Miss DELILAH.
What's going on, everybody? DELILAH HD. Yes, I'm glad to be here on another Grown Women Gaming. Excited, ready for these topics. Yeah, keep it.
Yes, and then Miss LBOOGIE, who is always making me hungry on Instagram.
What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. It's way too fucking hot out here in LA. I think it's 80 degrees in fucking February. So, yeah.
Awesome.
But yes. Yeah, so let's move into these topics. Our very first one is EA delaying Anthem. Was anybody gonna buy that game? Or did you even care about it, or were you just gonna wait and see?
Well, I cared about it. I cared about it, but it ain't I'll be like, oh my God, Anthem's getting delayed. Oh, woe is me. I'm not tripping, man. It's like 2018. These games gonna get delayed regardless.
Yeah,
I
agree.
What about you, Boogie?
Yeah, I was really excited, but now we're just not going to hear anything from it. I guess if we hear from it at E3, you'll get excited again, but they're definitely going to have to show it again, or people are just going to forget about it.
Yeah.
And Miss DELILAH?
Yeah, sure. Well, so for me, I had a feeling it was going to get delayed. I mean, because they only showed us a nice slice of it. They didn't really go into much detail as exactly what you're going to be doing in that game. And I think with all the backlash behind the microtransactions things they had with, was it Battlefront? I think they have to go back to the drawing board and make some changes. And I really think that's what, led to the delay. But it's definitely a game I'm looking forward to, but I'm okay with them delaying it because we got a lot of games coming out this year. And I think those games are going to hold me over, if you will, so.
Yeah, we got a hefty list coming up here.
I know.
We do. I'm going to tell you, I didn't really care about Anthem. I was more hyped for they actually confirmed that Dragon Age was in production. I'm not even gonna lie. I read the first part, but then somebody said, "Oh, we're also doing Dragon Age 2," and I was like, "Yes, yay!" I did a little dance and everything. I was hyped. I was hyped for a good 5 seconds.
If you guys don't
game
know,
is? Yeah,
Dragon Age is her game. What
type of game is
that game all the time?
It's a RPG, open worlds. Yeah, it's awesome.
It like Skyrim?
Oh.
No. It's not as realistic as Skyrim is. But it's
the same
storyline.
genre?
Yeah, your storyline is very mature. It's BioWare, so of course you got your your romances, you got your choices make a difference.
Yo, you are a Sims lady through and through, man. Anything that's like The Sims or simulating type of life, that's all CHAREECE.
Yes, I enjoy throwing fireballs at people. That is my thing.
Okay, so there's magical.
Yes.
Which one in the franchise it was the last one? I think that was the third one.
Inquisition.
Inquisition.
Yeah. I think I got that. I got that right there. I'm staring at it right now.
I can hear that your head is turned looking.
You got jokes today.
This is not a joke.
It's a fact. But yeah, I got the game, but I didn't really get in the meats and potatoes of it. But you won't let me really try to get back in that game.
Yeah, sounds
you got to. And honestly, if you can, try to start at Origin, even though that's like 360, because the storyline. I know, right?
I hate it.
Your
So
character
you have to follow the storyline.
not necessarily, but they mention previous things that happened in other games. Like you actually in Inquisition, you actually meet your character from Dragon Age 2, and they mention, depending on if you lived or died, they mention the one from Dragon Age 1. So it kind of carries on, and if you played all 3 games, then it kind of makes more sense, and you have more like, oh my god.
You know how like Mass Effect did that with their games too, like they let your character kind of carry on from game to game. I think it kind of takes some elements from that, right?
Yes, yes,
because it's BioWare, so they do some of the same stuff.
People say that to me, but I don't go back and play games, and so much stuff comes out that there's like no time.
This is true.
It's not like all I do is sit at home playing video games, waiting for the next thing to come out so that I can play it. Like I actually have other shit to do. Right. So everything that comes out, I play that, but it's usually no room to go back and play old stuff.
And see, that's what I do during the summer. During the summer, I play nothing but games over because nothing hardly ever comes out in the summer.
Right. Yeah, I think that might be changing though.
I see that. They're killing my schedule. I don't like that.
They gotta keep that money coming in at all times. I know. No stop of the flow.
I'm telling you, but like I said, Anthem, they said it was gonna be like Destiny. That's like really turning me away from that game.
You know what? I think it's gonna be better than Destiny though.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say.
And they're gonna try
on the plus side, I'm sure it's gonna have a story, so that's good.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, Delilah.
I don't know. No, it's cool. It's all right. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like Anthem. I feel like we haven't seen enough of it yet to make a full like judgment on whether it's going to be a great game or not. I mean, people keep comparing it to Destiny, and like I said, it had a lot of like loot boxes type deal in the trailer that they did show, and so with that whole microtransaction blowback that they got earlier, I just think they going back to the drawing board. So, I mean, that's really all I have to say on that.
So you think they're taking the loot boxes out?
I don't know. Now, what's interesting with the way Monster Hunter World has been selling without all of that, without microtransactions and loot boxes, they just went traditional RPG multiplayer, like RPG kind of deal. And I think company's going to pay attention to that because they done sold 5 million, I think, already.
Right.
I have that game. I'm playing it now.
Yeah, my cousin's telling me to get it. Is it really that good? Do I need to get this game?
It's good.
It's good with friends.
Yeah, it's good with friends. Okay.
It's good with friends.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna be waiting on y'all 3.
Oh God.
No, you won't wait on me because I'll be the last one to get all the games. I'm gonna be the last one to get all the games.
Nah, because I mean, I don't want to have to wait on people because like I wait on people to play pub, but so many of my friends actually play it. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I just started the game. I'm still pretty early in it, and
me too.
So I'm just trying to wrap my head around all the menus. It's like so much going on in that game. I'm like, I gotta cook. Okay, I gotta cook. Okay, now I gotta go and fight this monster. Okay, cool. Now I gotta go.
Wow.
It's just so much to do.
A lot, yeah.
It's so much to do, but it's fun though because the combat is really very, very like intuitive. It's like Dark Souls, but kind of dumbed down a little bit.
See, I never got into that either.
And it's got a better combat system to me because it's more fluid. It reminds you of like a kind of like a button masher, with the combos, because you can do like heavy attack combos, light attack combos, and like an air attack combo, and then like you get like new gear and upgrades and stuff like that. Things you need to kind of tie down monsters, and I mean they try to throw a little story elements in there. It's really engaging and it's very good with like other people too. So
yeah, like I said, it's better with friends.
Yeah, kind of like Sea of Thieves, but yeah, that's a whole nother topic.
Kind of like Destiny.
right.
Destiny you can play by yourself. I'm letting you know.
That's true. Yeah, Destiny you can
do Destiny by yourself.
But it won't be as much fun though.
It wouldn't be as much. Yes.
I don't know. I played the hell out of Destiny 1 with no one.
This is true. I did too.
Like I didn't start getting a lot of people until toward the end of Destiny when I started to get into like groups and stuff. But for the most part, I had maxed out by myself.
But see, you can't really do with Destiny. You can't really do like the raids and some of that stuff without with just one person.
So in Destiny 1, I never really did a lot of the raids until toward the end. So like I had missed out on the first 2 raids, and then I got with this all-girl clan. So then I had a bunch of people to run with. So then we all I did was raids at that point.
Oh wow. Oh, so CHAREECE did with the Dragon Age confirmation. Did they announce a date or anything, or they just say,
Of
"Oh, they're working
course
on it"?
not. It
Oh.
was basically
I was ready for her to say a date.
it was one line in the whole article, like, oh yeah, we also working on Dragon Age. Oh, and back to Anthem. And I'm like, I don't care about that. Give me Dragon Age. Like, just a dragon could have came flying across the page and I'd have been happy. It's literally, I was happy.
So what if Anthem is like a make or break moment for them? Like they really putting a lot of effort in because they closed the studio behind this game. Like we want y'all to stop focusing on what y'all working on and focus on Anthem. So this might be a make or break moment for them in regards to Anthem. If they trying to just make a multiplayer only game with like loot and stuff like that. So
don't jinx that.
I'm just saying that's what it looked like. They talk about Anthem. It's not even a solidified franchise instead of Dragon Age, which has like this is his third, fourth game. You see what I'm saying?
Fourth.
That's weird to me.
Yeah.
So
that now that you think about it, it is.
Mm-hmm.
But then they already canceled Mass Effect, so they have this really is make or break.
That's what I'm saying though. See that it all adds up. It's like, can they cancel Mass Effect? They barely mentioned Dragon Age, which is an established franchise. And then they talking about Anthem, like Anthem's like this next big thing,
like the next big popping game that's gonna be out here in these streets, and we gonna get your money. And I'm like, nah, bruh, you gonna have to do more than that to get me to like spend. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do spend my day one buys on video games, and I do pre-order games, but you gotta wow me, you gotta woo me out them $60. And
so that trailer they showed at E3 didn't do it for you?
No.
Okay.
But with a trailer, it ain't about the trailers no more. I gotta see gameplay. I gotta see in-depth commentary and all that stuff.
Well, they did show a little bit.
I'm serious. If you base these games on just trailers, all my money would be gone. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I'll be half disappointed because half the things that I buy, or maybe less, will not be up to the expectation of the trailer. So no,
I thought the trailer did his job. I mean, it showed us some gameplay.
Yeah.
It showed a little bit of the loot and stuff like that. And it was gorgeous for that type of game. Like the quality of that game looks just mad. Like it's AAA quality. And so it built a lot of hype behind that game. And I think that's why EA is like switching focus to, because there's so much hype around Anthem. So I'm not surprised at the delay though. 2019 delay, and we don't even know when in 2019.
Yeah,
fall.
It could be fall, winter, holiday season, 2019. When they always say like the year later, it's usually towards the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. On our next topic, which apparently everybody is hyped for, like, and they mama, Red Dead Redemption 2 being delayed. LBOOGIE, what you think on that?
So I already knew it was going to be delayed. I mean,
how did you know?
Because it's like, for one thing, it's Rockstar, right? And I swear, every game they put out gets delayed at least one time.
Yeah.
Like, at least. Like, if it got delayed twice, I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, did Grand Theft Auto get delayed?
Yes.
That's right, it did.
Yeah. So, and you know how long it took them to bring out a Grand Theft Auto? And that was even after they were done with Red Dead 1. Mm-hmm. So, it's like, I didn't expect that. When they showed it, I was like, that's nice. I'll be looking forward to playing that in 2019.
Well, they announced an October 26th date.
Yeah, Rockstar actually put out the date.
Yeah.
They solidly put the date there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's going to be October of this year, which is nice 26th. Because, like I said, I was like 2019, no problem. You know,
they gave a specific date this time, like fall, not spring.
Right. Yeah.
So.
That's the key right there. Is when they're like spring 2018. That means not until December. Like, don't get your hopes up. We coming, but not yet.
Not yet. Right. What you think, Miss Infamous?
Oh, I was very passionate about this game. I really like my top 5. You know what I mean?
So the first one, right? The first one is like,
the first one, yes.
Okay.
Like I said yesterday, I mean, it should be less than $20 right now. I mean, get the game and really engage in it. Don't be so close-minded. I know it's a horse and buggy. It doesn't have any cars, but if they can wow me with Red Dead 1, I don't mind waiting for Red Dead 2 to come out. I hear a lot of whispers that's going to be loaded up with microtransactions and loot boxes. I don't know about the loot boxes. But the microtransactions is more believable with Rockstar because of those shark cards, because they made so much money off some shark cards.
Right?
After they still making money off
at
that.
At this point, that shit is probably tied into their, financials, like as a regular income revenue.
Yeah, because for GTA to be getting out all those free DLCs and free modes and shit like that is getting supported through the shark cards. Because because GTA is hella old. So I'm not expecting if I see the loot boxes, oh well, I can like put my blinders on and see past that and just play the game. I hope that if they delay this out, I mean they're delaying it, I hope the online matches up to GTA 5. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be disappointed, because when they had a Red Dead Redemption 1 online, it was really good. It had potential and it had problems, but it was a good stepping stone for what came after, which was Grand Theft Auto 5. So I hope that later down the road, when Red Dead 2 comes out, it's the same dynamic with GTA 5 online, but the Western way. And I just can't wait. That's day one, all day. Let me not find a special edition. I might have to spend money on that.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna be a collector's edition.
I would say
she gonna have a whole thing. You already know,
right?
Yes, I'm gonna have a whole thing.
What you think, Miss Delilah?
I'm cool with the date. I think it's fine. I'm kind of glad that it's coming out more towards the end of the year, because Sea of Thieves, if it would have came out like in the spring, I feel like it could have overshadowed like Sea of Thieves. So I'm cool with that, but now I'm kind of worried about the release date of Crackdown 3, because that might be within the same window, but I don't know for certain, of course. But I'm cool with that date. I'm glad we have a definitive date now. I did like the first game. I thought the first game was decent. I have my own reservations about some things that occur in the game, like how they treat women and stuff like that. But it's still a fun game.
Don't scam over that.
I would say that's we can bring that in.
I'm just saying because they.
What have you seen? Because I haven't seen anything
in that game. Because the way the bar guy, where he's slapping the woman around, and where he's pulling and prostitutes all in the game, stuff like that. And I had that issue with Grand Theft Auto as well, and that's why I don't play Grand Theft Auto, and I associate Grand Theft Auto with a negative thing that happened in my life, and so it's hard for me to even play Grand Theft Auto. It's fun fact. If you will.
I totally concur. I don't like seeing that type of stuff, but at the same time, that stuff was prevalent.
Right. And so you do have to realize
right. And I can see if it was overly too, where it's so much of it where you're like, okay, come on.
Right. And it was a certain scene in that game that it was just kind of bad.
It triggered you. It's understandable. Sometimes game does that sometimes to us.
I mean, any entertainment, it can spark anything.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and I don't want to pick on just the Red Dead Redemption and that, but it's just one thing that kind of stood out for me, and just being who I am, my beliefs and things like that, it just kind of rubbed me a little wrong. But it is what it is. I know people enjoy that game. I enjoy the game, but it's just certain parts of it that like I said, it's just kind of I have to kind of zone out and just be like, okay, don't get mad about that. It's just a game, just a video game, Delilah kind of deal. But yeah, I'm cool with the date. I think it's fine. Finally, I'm glad for them to have a date. Because it's rare that development companies give us a date,
a whole year in advance almost.
Right, exactly. So cool. I'm cool with it.
Do you think we'll see a playable version? I'm sorry.
You talking about like a beta or something?
No, like at E3, playable.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure. I mean, because that's within the window. I would be surprised if they didn't have it playable at E3. If they didn't have it playable at E3, I'd be like, man, is the game really coming out? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope they have their own booth though, because if it's only at PlayStation, there's no way we're gonna play it.
Right.
Because PlayStation booth is like ridiculous. Like their what's the
man.
name system that they have for you to play those high profile games.
But see, I think you know what? I think Microsoft is going to learn from that because of the fact that they had such a condensed booth this past E3.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to step their game up because they kind of got overshadowed in regards to like booth size. So
yeah,
but we'll see.
Maybe they just don't want to spend all that money.
Right.
Well, I didn't think that PlayStation was bigger. Did you think it was bigger?
Yes, it felt bigger. It felt more open. Put it that way.
Because I think Microsoft kind of puts the walls around themselves, and that's what I think hurt them.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
see, the thing is, last year they didn't have like that. It wasn't like that.
Yeah,
you
right.
know? And then
that's why,
previous
like,
years, like when I went back in 2006, maybe the way they had their booth like PlayStations, it was like wide open.
right.
You could freely walk around. You didn't feel like crammed. It was just open. It was beautiful. It was great. It was fantastic.
That was probably their flaw, was having the walls around themselves.
Yeah. So, I think, but
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Oh, what you saying, Delilah?
I was gonna say, I think that as far as E3 is concerned, I think they weren't ready for that large crowd, and I think everybody's gonna change the way their booths are designed and set up. So, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm going. I'm not really checking for Red Dead. I don't like westerns. I know, right? I'm sorry.
I love westerns.
I'm sorry. Don't kick me out.
It's your prerogative. It's your prerogative. I mean,
maybe if I could throw a fireball at somebody, I would. But
but you could throw some bows and arrows.
Yeah. Oh, see now, I do like sneaking up on folks. I do like that part, but I do like the fact that it's coming out around my birthday. So if I do get it, it will be a birthday present to myself because that's my month, and that's the only reason I would get it.
Right.
Just to celebrate me. But anything else, ladies, on Red Dead? Besides, people need to play it. Apparently.
Yeah. I'm just waiting patiently. So I got nothing to say.
Are you sure it's patiently?
I don't have that much patience, so
I didn't
figure.
And on to our next topic. Has anybody played Gigantic?
What's
It's closing. See, nobody knows about this game.
This is so messed up.
That's why it's closing. It's shutting down.
By Motif Studios.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, that's right.
Apparently, it's gonna shut down like during the summer or early spring or something. But I'm like, I didn't even know it was going on. I didn't know it was out there. Has any of y'all played it?
I played it at E3, but
yeah, I played the beta when they had the beta out. Yeah, I mean it was just like an MMO game, kind of like tower defense, but you had like these huge, like what they call them, like guardian type things that fought with you, or you could like summon and it would help you fight. And so it had a cool art style, cool mechanic, but it wasn't enough. They put a lot of money into the development of it, and it just didn't grip people because to me the gameplay wasn't fully flushed out. Like it just felt like something was missing.
It felt like something was missing?
Yeah, it felt like something was missing. Kind of like how when you play Sea of Thieves in the alpha and you know that, okay, this is not all the game. It always felt like that. Like something was just not finished with the game.
Well, RIP that game.
Right. Facts.
I swear it wasn't even in my peripheral. So,
it's a beautiful game too. Like the art style is like real kind of like cartoony. And
it's very, it is pretty
characters. Like I like they had a black lady in the game. She was like a sniper character. I thought she looked really cool. But yeah, there's some missteps clearly with that. But
you think they could have did something different? Like maybe get the word out more.
I feel like they should have went with a different publisher because they went with Perfect World, I think it was called. In Perfect World, they don't really focus on these type of games. Like they focus on other things, and so this game kind of was like shoved to the side. Like, okay, we're gonna publish you just to get your game out and then bye. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like. But it's like not only did Perfect World close down Motif, but they also closed down Runic Studios, which is they made a game that I'm playing right now, which is like a Zelda clone called HOB. I posted about it like a couple weeks ago.
I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah, it's a Zelda clone, and like you just go through and you build your character up. And so they closed that studio down from Runic Games, and they also closed down, or they're about to close down, Motif Studios in Gigantic. So, yeah.
I hope all these people find work somewhere in the industry.
Know, right? I know.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Well, they need to come to the Bay Area because they got hella jobs here.
Yeah.
That's what I
Let's
watched.
see if I can post y'all this picture of the character I'm talking about in Gigantic. So, real quick.
They should have did better with the marketing, man. Because I didn't peek. Because I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing.
And make it so bad. This game was free.
Yeah, it was a free to play game. Free to play. I think that was the problem. They should have made sure to charge at least like $10, $15 or something, you know, for the game. But it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate because I hate seeing that. I hate when studios close because I feel like any studio can pop off and make a hit. You know what I mean? Like, and for me, being someone that's inspiring, you know, towards the industry and that kind of thing, it's kind of sucky because it's like, what hope do I have to come out with something great if these big, large teams or even 15? Because I didn't think Runic had a small team. They had like about, I think 18 to 25 or so size, like small size that made that game. So it's like even a small team can't survive in this industry. It's like, what hope do I have as being an indie developer, like to even get something going? Like really, like it kind of makes you kind of a little bit afraid, you know. But you still just kind of have to go with your passion and see where you go. But yeah, it's just be like, man, they can get backing because if at one point Gigantic had Microsoft's backing. Microsoft was going to publish that game, and Microsoft decided not to publish Gigantic, and then that's when Perfect World stepped in and pretty much took Motif under its wing in order to publish the game. And because I mean, it was supposed to be like a Play Anywhere title that I think it was even shown at E3 at like 2 E3s ago, something like that. And
yeah, it's been out for a minute. It's been out for a while.
Yeah, and like I said, it was the team that for Motif was huge. Like, I mean, I'm gonna say at least 100 people for them. I think they got too big too fast, and that's how you know, usually the biggest cost in game development is salary. And so if you have 100 people, and let's say each person's making $100,000 a year, I mean, that's enough to run any company dry, so to speak. You know, just on salary alone. You're not even talking about, you know, our assets and software per machine and all that. You're not even going into the cost for that. So, yeah, it's crazy.
We thank you for your insights.
Oh no, so I research this stuff all the time, man. I'm telling you.
No, hey, never
obsessed. I really think I'm obsessed, you know.
No, never stop learning. Never stop learning.
Right.
Never stop.
Ain't that the truth?
I know, right? Now, ladies, it is not rumor time. Yay! Yes. What's this about Microsoft buying studios like their poker chips or something? I heard EA. I heard somebody was even talking about Ubisoft, and I was like, no. Then I heard something else, and I was like, okay, just go sit in the corner, Microsoft. What are y'all feelings on that? Let's start with LBOOGIE.
Oh, okay. I guess. I know they said that they weren't buying EA. EA is pretty big.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they would be buying them. I would think that they would be more so trying to acquire smaller studios. But even if they were acquiring EA, this like so-called official statement of them not buying EA, they're gonna have to say that about anyone they're acquiring until the deal is like totally, you know, finished.
Yeah, they can't say
they can't say anything. Yeah. So you know, it's still a toss-up, even though they've said no. It doesn't really mean no, but
like
I don't know. It's good.
Said no, like that's the problem. Like they haven't neither side has said, "Oh no, we're not being bought." Or
no, I thought I saw that Microsoft said no. That they weren't.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Wait, did they say they weren't buying EA or they weren't buying anybody?
No. They said that they're buying stuff.
Yeah, but they didn't specifically say EA. I don't think.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm happy. It's good. I mean, that means more stuff for us, and like what most people have talked about as far as the new Game Pass stuff. Like, they need to make sure content is constantly flowing for that idea to work. That's the only way that idea is going to work. Right. Yeah. Like, I keep Netflix going because I know that I'm going to be able to turn it on and watch something. So if they want that type of model, they're going to have to make sure that we have good content incoming and not just independent studio type games, but AAA games. So
right.
Correct.
It's good moves. It'll be good for everybody, really.
What you think, Delilah?
What I think, man, this one is weird for me because I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's EA that they're trying to acquire. I could be wrong, but I kind of hope not, because I'm with LBOOGIE on this in regards to EA being so big. Like, I think if anything, to me, the smart choice Microsoft should do is, buy a ton of stock in EA and become a majority stockholder in EA, and then at that point you can kind of control what EA decides to do, and so you can influence them to put their games in Game Pass,
right?
Because you're a majority stockholder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can use your funds, your cash flow or your revenue to purchase other studios that have strong teams that you can kind of have to focus on your own IPs. That's what I would do if I was a part of Microsoft and was able to make those type of decisions. I'm like, look, let's buy as much stock as we can. We can afford to buy a ton of stock. And let's be real, if Microsoft wanted to buy EA, they could, no problem.
Yeah.
I just think Microsoft probably don't want to play that whole licensing game with all they got, because EA has a ton of licensing issues, in regards to football and all the sports licenses, NCAA licenses. Like, they got a ton of things under their banner that Microsoft can take advantage of, but I think it's still too risky. So that's why I would go the stock exchange route.
And that would be fairly easy to figure out if that's even beneficial to them, because I'm pretty sure it's public knowledge what dividends they pay out, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
So then if you find out how many dividends they pay out to how much they stand to make by having them make sure that the games are being, advertised for Xbox or whatever, then you would see if that would be their way of going, their viable option.
If I had a choice in the matter, I would not buy EA. I just wouldn't. It's too big of a risk to just flat out buy them.
Because they have their own micro studios, right?
Right, they do. And so now you have to worry about all their personnel across multiple studios. That's, to me, is already a money suck. You're already draining revenue by just paying salaries out.
Yep. Your idea is sounding better and better, Delilah.
I know, man. I'm not
I was just thinking in my head, my business hat came on. I was like, yes, if their dividends were good enough. And
exactly.
We up here dropping stock advice. Everybody should write this down now.
Fan.
Yes. What you think, Miss Lady?
Well, I was checking out the numbers, and EA would be I was checking out the numbers yesterday when we was on GRG. I was on Google, we see their network and their company values and stuff like that.
I know, right?
But if they got the money to spread around and grab up some studios to get some new games on the Xbox, so be it. We as Xbox consumer need more. Even though last E3 they showed 40-some games, I don't remember a quarter of those games. If they had some big name titles going to the Xbox, I think it'll be a good move with them. EA is too big, but LBOOGIE said earlier, they said they're not buying that, right? Am I correct?
That's what they said.
They've said that. Yeah.
They said that. I think they should just go through old series of games that people may want to spend money on and get those revived. Let me see. I know Fable's coming out, so that's a good thing. I'm thinking of a game that they can take.
The only bad thing about that is that sometimes IPs are tied up with family or other litigation that would cost them a bunch of money just to be able to remake a game that might be successful. So new IPs would really be,
See, I think I look at it a little bit different, because I feel like Microsoft, with them owning all the previous IPs, like your Perfect Darks, Crimson Skies, things like that. I think
they own it.
And MechAssault, right? They own those IPs, so I feel like they can actually do something with those.
They need to, Crimson Skies. They could really make another one of those.
Yeah, they could. So it's man, if they can just,
I think they are. That's the reason why it was the game being brought back to you from the OG Xbox. Don't worry, you're gonna be seeing it again. Pull out your pocketbooks.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just been trying to gauge interest and see if people want to, jump back. I would love that because you don't see it much. You know, what I mean, you don't see that type of game that much. With the way Crimson Skies went, because you can get out the plane, you can run around, do stuff, get back in the plane. Like, I thought it was dope for its time. Like, it may not, translate well to today's audience, but I feel like the concepts that were there were good enough to be something that you can build on. Like, I want Recore 2, of course, obviously. I feel like Recore, I love Recore. So I feel like a sequel, a true AAA sequel to Recore would be fantastic. Because I feel like it has the character with the core bots, and like, I feel like they can do anything with the story just because the way it ended. I don't know. And of course, like a Mecha Assault, like we haven't seen one of those in forever. So I would like to see them kind of revive that franchise. But I feel like with Titanfall, they don't really have to, because to me, Titanfall is like a Mecha Assault upgrade. But
yeah, you were right on that. I didn't even think about it.
I'm like that. Well, I hope we see something within the next couple of years and we'll be able to see what Microsoft got up their sleeve. But they tight-lipped right now.
Yeah, with good reason though, because people take whatever Microsoft says and run with it and somehow make it negative. I don't know why, but that just seemed like how it goes with them. It's like either you love them or hate them,
And everybody's hating on them right now.
Yeah, of course, that's how it is. At least since 2013, it's been just worse. I don't know, but it makes me excited for E3. What they're possibly going to show, because they got to come with.
You're gonna be right there, right?
I can't confirm that. I can't confirm that.
That's hilarious.
What?
Every show.
I can't confirm going either.
What?
Oh, man.
If I don't get that Fan Fest ticket,
exactly,
I'm not going.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's with everybody. Obviously, I'm not going if I don't get a Fan Fest ticket. Those tickets are expensive for what you get to me. Like,
the huge difference between
it's $250.
You live there, like you have to fly.
Right.
Yeah,
I do understand that. I do understand that. That's an extra cost for you. But even living here without Fan Fest, it's a no-go.
I got you.
Because FanFest is E3 for me. Like,
FanFest is fantastic. Microsoft, man, they pull out all stops.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely.
That's why I want to hear shit about PlayStation and that PlayStation experience bullshit in Anaheim. They charge you to come watch the same shit.
Yeah.
You watch the E3, charge you to have extra swag. How they charge you for a swag bag though?
That's crazy.
Was it worth it? Was it worth the swag?
I don't know. You need to ask all day because he went.
Dude, like, I swear to you, I left FanFest with like at least $400 worth of swag.
Right.
I'm like,
about 2 care
and
packages.
It's not about that, but it's just like
the
whole experience. Like the first year, we basically had a whole club to ourselves to like have fun, and Gronk was there. They had that one party where we went to where they were having like them play Madden. They had like real Major League Baseball player. They had I think Gronkowski was there, the dude from football. There's a couple other people there, and it's like, dude, when are you ever gonna see this again? Like, you never get to do shit like this.
Yes, it's a fantastic experience. Like, I even got to check out like the year before last when they rented a whole theater. They took over a whole movie.
Oh
theater.
yeah, remember that? Oh,
yes,
man,
that was
awesome.
crazy. Yeah, so I was like, yo, they just
and we got to have a Q&A with the people who do the voice acting for Gears 4, like, and of course, we had to have the geekiest of geek guys coming and asking like the most like you're just like, dude, stupid. They're like, dude, please sit down. Like,
oh, do you remember when Rod Ferguson, he was drunk? He was going off.
Yes. There's like a hashtag that went around that weekend talking about like Rod like drinking like one more drink or something like that. Like, it was hilarious.
And he was on vacation, man. He was on vacation. So, oh man, but yeah, they put out all stops for FanFest. I think it's fantastic, and I just hope they continue it. And I mean, they're gonna start talking about it real soon. I'm imagining, because it's usually
May, right?
May. Mm-hmm.
So, question, ladies, since everybody's talking about FanFest, how do you get FanFest tickets?
We don't know,
Chance, man. Chance.
Okay. Look, I got a hypothesis. Okay, on it.
Okay. Hold on, let me get some paper and write this down.
All right.
Who use paper anymore? But keep going. Keep it moving.
That's okay. You know what, Delilah? Don't do that because you can adapt to information better when you write it down on a piece of paper versus you typing it on a computer.
There you go.
But
Listen
see,
to the teacher.
But check this out though. We all on computers already though.
Right. I take my notes on my computer.
Like, just click the note button, bam, and then start.
Yep.
Okay.
Me too, Delilah. Me too.
Disappear though. Your notes can do. Okay, now I'm
called
on my
the save
Google
button. But anyway,
You stupid. Okay, I believe I'm gonna we got the LBOOGIE, we got the info like on April, that first week of April, right?
I don't remember. I just deleted that screenshot from when I falsely won.
Oh wow, shit, not me.
So look at it. So you should be able to see the screenshot and see what date it was taken.
Oh, yeah, give me just a moment. Let me go on my Google Mail. Oh, I should have said Gmail.
Your Google Mail?
Google Mail.
Old lady.
Yeah, now we gotta stop telling ages now. Stop telling ages.
I didn't tell no age.
All right, let me see.
No age.
Let me see. April, March. Okay. Give me a minute. Damn, I can't go further down. Okay. Well, I got my registration on the 25th
of what month?
Of last year, like 5/25. That was my registration. Now, yeah. Let me put out more. The first week was the first week of April. That's where we initially got the information for the E3, and then they told me like a couple of days later that it was overwhelmed. I strongly suggest that if you go on Twitter, is this dude named Chris from Xbox Fan Fest.
Yeah, he's the Fan Fest guy.
He's a Fan Fest guy. So I would strongly suggest that you like follow him. And I think we got the tickets early, like it was 6:30 in the morning. Because I remember being at work trying to make these lattes and cappuccinos and trying to get these tickets. So they might do it at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time.
No, I want to say it's like at 9 o'clock because I was taking August to school and she has to be there at 8:45, and I just had my computer in the passenger seat connected to my phone's Wi-Fi.
That was the first time? Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, she was in the car. So, because I remember the first time I was at work, and then the second time, I took a day off.
Me too. I went to work in the second half of the day. I was like, I'm working half day, half. And so the second time I was like, I'm gonna get this sucker. So I had my group Chrome up on one window, Edge on another one, and had Firefox on another one. And so I was like, one of these browsers gonna work, like because if one of them mess up, I want to make sure that it's not a browser problem. So I had all three of them on the same screen, and I just went when they put the link out there, I just went click, and then whichever one
the button.
Whichever one loaded up, boom, I was in. I got
get CHAREECE, get Chris, and then as soon as he say, look, it's gonna be, for example, April 4th at 9 o'clock a.m. You make sure. If you got some stuff to do, you might have to delay the stuff that you need to do. Make sure you got your phone and your computer on ready to click. Because as people really, it was popping on FanFest last year. And it's going to get just as much hype as it did last year, but I'm going to try my bestest to try to get those tickets. Because I'm telling you, man, I can't make no moves until I get that ticket. If not, I'll do weekend.
I'm not buying a plane ticket until I know I'm going to FanFest. That's the only way I'm going.
Yeah,
that's the only way. I told y'all, it's like husband ain't having it. He ain't having it. Okay, first of all, he won't let me do. He gonna make me mention E3 until like he won't let me. Right, he don't want me to mention E3 because we have this thing where we rotate what we do for our anniversary every year, and so it's like he been trying to go on a cruise, and I'm like, let's go to E3 instead, and that's been 2 years in a row. So, and we done been to E3 back-to-back E3s. So this year is of course the cruise year, And he don't want to hear nothing about E3. But I'm like, if I get the Fan Fest, I will leave Lee. That's my husband, by the way. I will leave him. His name is Lee. So I will leave my husband at home and I will do my thing. Because I'm like, dude, I have to go if I get that ticket. I swear to you. Y'all will see me. I won't see y'all and I'll be the only one there. It won't even matter.
If I get a ticket, I go and I'll just leave my husband in the hotel room. Cause yeah, because he's not gonna let me fly by myself. He will not let me do it.
I got you.
Yeah,
but, you know, like I even told my husband that I was like, man, you know, we can take a cruise out of California. You know, man, we go to Fan Fest that first 2 days, and then boom, we just hop on a cruise the next half, and we already in Cali, so let's just bam do it like that. And I almost got him, but he's like, nah, that might cost too much.
No, see, now you have to price it out.
Yeah. I figured it out.
All that is. You got.
Trust me, I will figure it out.
You got to move them numbers around.
That's right. Girl. I'm gonna do my best. I promise you, I'm gonna do my best. But I gotta get hold down. But you know what though? It all starts with that ticket though. It starts with that ticket. If I get that ticket,
then you start moving stuff around, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, because I was ready to make some. I was ready to raise some funds and save some money, but I'm like, look, you ain't got no ticket though. That's like my head.
Delilah, make sure you tell your husband y'all gonna save $60 on being taken home from the airport because LBOOGIE gonna come get us.
So, but yeah,
that'd be nice.
Just follow Chris. I'm gonna put the info on there. Right now it's February, so there might be little whispers of what's going on, but starting like March and then when they do the GDC after that, that's when they start doing a damn thing for the Fan Fest. I can't wait to see Aaron Greenberg in the caption. Come because he gonna ask me. He gonna ask me. He gonna be like, "How was Fan Fest?"
Yeah, he gonna ask. He always asks.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like,
"What you think of Fan Fest?"
I'm like, "What you think?" I'm like, "Sir, I didn't get the Fan Fest because you guys took my ticket." And
right.
Look, I'm saying just like that.
And tell them that I hope there's gonna be a better system this year.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna let him know, and I promise I won't say Killer Phil next time I see him.
Killer Phil.
Yeah. Nice. I hope everybody got these notes down for how to get in the Fan Fest. I hope they was taking notes.
Right, because we ain't saying it again.
I know.
You might want to clip that part of the video too while you talking.
But if I go to Fan Fest though, I do want to go. Like I might want to go to Georgia though, but then.
Oh yeah, come to Georgia,
girl. We got you. We'll put you. I got an extra bedroom. I got extra bedroom and everything. You know what I mean?
I know you got me, but I want to do probably a gaming. There should be like a gaming like Atlanta.
Shit out there.
Yeah, they got what?
Hey, now. Don't we talk about my state?
She tripping. She is.
I'm gonna say,
it's a lot out here.
It ain't nothing for software.
Well, yeah, you got that part.
I wouldn't have a job if it went no software out here. Child.
Yeah, but there's no convention, is what I'm saying.
Oh, they got some.
They got anime conventions, and
they do the anime ones. They do the Dragon Con. What else they got? Crap, I have to pull it up, man. Also, they do the one for Smite. Smite has his own con.
Smite has a con?
Okay. Yeah, Smite has a con. And I can't remember.
I'm glad she said that.
She's like,
I can't remember the name of it right now.
I don't care about that. All right.
Right, exactly. That's exactly how she said that. That's pretty funny. But it's some stuff down here, man. Come on.
Nope. Y'all got a lot of stuff, but you don't have that.
Well, we can always go to Florida.
You do know that E3 was in Atlanta at 1 year. Okay, don't get it twisted.
And then they were like, "Why? Why didn't we do that?"
Oh man,
you walk right into that.
I think it was in '96 or something like that. That was so long ago.
Oh man,
girl, please.
Right? The games were just babies.
I think I was in middle school.
I think I was. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's middle school. Yeah,
like middle school, elementary, something like that.
Yeah. But let's go on to our next topic now. Let's get into the Sea of Thieves. Like, who played it, the beta, and what's your thoughts on it? And can we talk about the haters that are kind of upset about that it's only on Xbox?
Ooh,
Hey.
haters? You said haters?
Yeah.
My
Well, they
advice
kind of.
is get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's funny? It's like they have a ton of games that come out on their system. Were they want everything? Like we can't have anything?
Right.
Like we
Like,
they don't want Xbox to have nothing? Like
No, we
And
can't
then
have
my
anything.
thing is that there's this awesome place called GameStop, and whenever you're ready, you can take your PlayStation and trade it in and get an
Yep.
Xbox. It's like super easy.
Yeah,
They make it
and you
so
know,
easy for you.
they got the S is like real cheap right now. You get that
Right.
bad for
And
under
they give you an extra
$200.
$50 gift card right now
It's like
too.
in a free game. They need to come on,
That's
man.
right.
okay. I'm
Deals.
thinking about
They
getting me
damn
an
near
ass.
giving that shit
I'm
to
about to
you.
give me an ass. I'm about to get me an ass. You said,
Yeah, you should look into that lady because
Yeah, they
that
got
shit
some.
was getting loud, didn't you?
What you said?
Didn't you say your fat boy was
Yo,
getting loud?
Yeah, my fat boy acting. I had my fat boy for 2 years now, going on 3. So it might be it's already acting funny, like So yeah, S would be great for 200.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they under you can find them. They've been having deals like crazy in these past few months since November. So you can find a good deal on the S, like no problem with a game. Old
Yeah.
school style console with
Or
a game.
like with 3 months of live or 3 months of Game Pass or something.
Mhm.
It's like a deal is announced like every other week or now.
I'm telling you, Microsoft is gearing up for something. We don't know what yet, but they're gearing up for something because these deals are serious. And so yeah.
Yeah.
I would
So
definitely-
Sea of Thieves. Who played
Sea
it?
of Thieves.
I played
it. Me too.
And what did you think,
Well, see,
Delilah?
I was in the alpha, and I also played in this past beta. I played it mostly because I wanted to check out the single. You know, when you solo, and you got the solo boat or single ship, or however you said, with the one person man ship. And I just wanted to try that out and see if it was just as fun. And I have to admit, it's way better with a crew. It's just way better with a crew. Because when you're playing solo, like you have to really worry about everything. And what's interesting, if you want to see my experience on it, I streamed it, but the quality is so bad. Like I won't even advise anybody to go watch it. But it is on Mixer though.
Yeah.
Because the quality is terrible. But my experience, like I couldn't keep everything afloat. I got caught in a storm and I'm trying to sit there and get the water out by myself, plug all the holes and just trying to survive a storm. I pretty much my ship got sunk. Like just trying to survive a storm, just solo dolo, just it was messed up, man. It was such a disaster. And it was funny because I had one guy watching me stream the whole time, and he was like laughing at me like, "You gonna die out there?" So it was pretty funny. But it's like, man, it's just so much to worry about versus like when you have a crew. Like for instance, like Boogie can be, steering the ship. I could be down there, doing something else, and Lady could be doing something. And it's just like I had no chill time. I had to constantly work the whole time I'm driving the boat. Like no chill time to play music, drink grog. It was just like, oh, I gotta stir this.
Drink grog.
I'm just saying, no chill time is no chill. Like, and then you're trying to dodge bigger boats because you can see them before they see you, but you like trying to maneuver so they don't see you because they can pretty much sink you in like a couple shots. So you like trying to hide behind rocks and go around because you float. I mean, you go a little faster than they do. So and you can maneuver a little better than they can. So it's like you trying to. Juck and jive and okay, let me go here because I got 2 chests and I don't want them to steal them. And, like it's just so much to worry about. I felt more stressed out playing. I felt more stressed out playing solo than any other time I played the game. But it still was fun. It still was a lot of fun.
Still was fun.
Yeah.
Before we get infamous opinion on it, I just want to point out that Sea of Thieves was like the number 2 game streamed on Mixer while I was in this beta. I don't know if anybody knew that it was like right
number
behind.
1 for a minute.
I'd see it, but it
beat
was.
Dota. Like it beat Dota. Like Dota's always number 1.
It was very like everybody was watching it. But yes, Infamous. What's your thoughts on this?
I strongly recommend playing this game with a group of friends and drinking involved. I'm gonna tell you because for some reason the treasure was easier to find. The navigation was a bit easier. It don't got a strong story base, but they're talking about making factions and getting your reputation up in the world of Sea of Thieves, which that could be interesting. But like I said, if I ain't got a squad, if I had this game and I ain't got a squad, I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty simple like that. I can't. I like more. I do love my story-based games, but I also like my multiplayer experiences. And I can't invest money on a game if I'm not gonna have that much multiplayer availability. You know what I mean? I just can't have like, oh, I'm gonna get this game, but not everybody has the game, or not everybody likes the game, and I'll wait till that price goes down just a little bit, and I'll cop it.
All right. So listen, I know this is off topic.
Okay.
But I just looked, and you can trade in your Fat Boy for 100. Listen, it's $80 trade-in, but they're giving you an extra $50 credit right now.
What?
And the Xbox One S 500 gigabyte console comes with a $50 gift card, and it's $189.
Man,
so
go get that. Go cop that today.
Right? That's like $50 difference for you to get your go from Fat Boy to S.
$50. That's a good deal. How long is that deal for?
I have no idea. Hold on.
$50 can get you an S right now, man.
Till the 11th. Till the 11th, they're giving an extra $50 for your trade.
Wow, I ain't got it though. I have to file my tax.
Yeah.
$50, man. That's all it takes. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and for everybody else who's listening, if you were waiting, now's the time.
Yeah.
I was like, look at us dropping this knowledge on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
You're welcome.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
You gotta
anyway, I'm gonna say you're up next anyway.
Oh, okay. What are we talking about?
Sea of Thieves.
She the best at the time.
All right.
And saving money, apparently.
The duo boat the best.
You play the duo boat?
Yeah, so like me and I think Propsy got on for a little while, and then some other people ended up joining us. So then we went to the 4-man boat. But when we were a 2-man boat, it was nice because like you only had to work with one other person, and pretty much since we had played before, we both already knew what to do. You know what I mean? So except for we didn't know this new man. You notice the new guy that's like giving you your orders or whatever?
Yeah, the gold faction.
Right.
Yeah.
So like when you came into the beta, there was no direction. It didn't say, "Hey."
So y'all went back to the lady at the outpost,
right?
Like,
yeah.
So we went back to the outpost lady. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on? Where's my map?"
Like, that's how
you're
do
supposed
that
to spawn
anymore.
in with a map, tell you where to go. So
Right.
so they didn't give you like any direction, no controls or anything like that. Like that, they should have done like a little small introduction to just say.
No, they didn't have to do that. You figured it out, right?
I mean, I figured it out, but I played the alpha.
So you don't need no instructions. You good? You figured it out.
Man, they should have said something. But
No, I like the fact that they don't hold your hand. I like that. I think some of these games, like I'm feeling that right now with Monster Hunter World, like all these menus and telling you what to do, man. It's just like, just shut up. I can figure it out. I play
Oh my
games.
God, I'm so tired of all these tutorials in the damn game.
Okay, so yeah, but see, there's I'm not saying all that. I'm not saying hold your hand. I literally was just like, hey, they could have just said on like a scroll when you logged in. Hey, go get your shit from the old creepy guy in the green tent.
Don't creepy guy.
Like Infamous. I mean, Boogie. You wouldn't have read it. You would have been like, skip. Well, I don't know what that was or whatever. I played the game before. You probably would have skipped that. I'm telling you, you would have skipped it.
She'd have skipped it the first time, but she'd have read it the second time.
We'll never know because they didn't have it. But I did like the 2-man because of what like Delilah said about the 1-man. It's easier to maneuver. Although we did sink ours the first time because we hit the rocks and we didn't. I was like, man, I hear something. And then we like hopped off the boat to go like turn in our treasure, and we looked back and our boat's like in the water, like gone. Yeah. So it's really like you have to really pay attention this time. Like before, you would hit the rocks and you would still be okay. Like now you have to pay attention, and I'm happy to see like more insiders that have been able to see the game say that they have no issues with the game having enough content. So that was probably one of the biggest things I was worrying about. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to stream it. I'm upset that it's gonna be so close to Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, do you think that's gonna hurt the sales of the game or like the adoption rate?
I don't know, because Far Cry 4 and Primal was ass. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, now Primal was off the chain.
No, Primal was 4. The exact same map. They even like figured out that it was the same app. Like,
Yeah, man.
they didn't even try to make it a different map.
I really didn't finish Far Cry 4, man, because it was so bad, man.
I mean, I finished Far Cry 4. I didn't mind it. Far Cry 3 was probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes,
I'm ready for 5 because, I mean, like, I know people laugh, but, like, who doesn't want to, like, go kill a bunch of racist people?
I would say that's the only reason I'm buying it. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even like. I didn't really care until white people got upset.
Right? Like, I definitely want to go kill a bunch of racist folks.
They get upset because it's like stereotyping, right? But
Yes.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yes.
I've been black all my life. Don't
Thank you. How many times y'all done shot me in video games? Deal with it, people.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like gangsters. Oh yeah, I just got out of jail. Can't wait to go smoke some crack. Like, come on.
I know, right? Let's go. Let's go make America great again in Far Cry 5.
Like, y'all don't get to say nothing. Ever since they came out with Jar Jar Binks, y'all can't say shit ever.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That is so facts. Like, that is some truth for real.
You never get to say anything because this was like a beloved character you guys actually came out with that was like a step and fetch it. Like, for real.
Yeah.
You didn't think we were going to notice that? Would you not show any black people in the pre-reads? Nobody saw this?
Hey, Samuel Jackson, man, come on now. Samuel.
Samuel have to be in everything, so that really don't count no more. They really don't.
Gosh. Hey, do you guys know the E3 dates this year? The E3 dates?
June 12th to the 14th.
Oh, look at you.
Hey, that's
right.
Y'all better write that down too.
I'm checking cruise times on that time right now.
Right. I'll report Long Beach.
That's a good strategy.
I know if I don't go, I'm gonna be salty as shit in the Bay Area. I'm looking at these motherfuckers taking pictures at E3, and I'm like, man, fuck y'all. And you know, I mean, I'm sorry. That's like the bestest. It is because you see people that the bestest.
The bestest.
It is. You meet people from the internet world that you never get a chance to meet, but you can meet them at E3. You get hella swag, and if you know your after parties, it'll be popping.
Oh man,
I enjoyed it better than like a usual vacation than my last regular vacation. This was ass because I stayed at home all day. So
yeah,
June 12th to the 14th.
393939.
Sounds lovely.
They only got 3-night cruises.
She's looking up cruises for real.
Yes, she is.
See if y'all can go to an Alaskan cruise. Go to an Alaskan one. Cruise? Yes.
Oh, that's cold. It sounds cold.
You ain't got to leave a boat.
Not in the summer. Come on, Delilah.
Alaskan don't sound cold to you? Like, it sounds cold.
Like forever.
I didn't say I was going. I'm just trying to get you some places to go. That way you can tell your hubby.
Yeah, I know, man.
Y'all going to take the 3-day cruise from Long Beach that takes you down to Ensenada and Cabo.
Y'all don't see his face. Y'all got to see his face, okay? When he tell me this.
We're going to do a Skype call.
Exactly. Like, I have to see that face. Like, I can't go to E3 this year. Nope.
He seemed like he was having fun last year.
He was having. He loved games. I mean, he's a big time gamer.
I did kidnap Delilah for like 2 hours though.
You said what?
I did kidnap Delilah for like 2 hours though.
Yeah, he kind of he was cool. You know what's crazy though? He was cool with that. He wasn't that mad about that. He was just like, he said he was looking for me. He couldn't find me. He kind of like all those people and stuff. You know, he just was like, man, where you at? You know, but yeah, he was having a good time though. He loved games. So
my husband is not a gamer. I would have to like give him something to do for the 6-8 hours I'm gone. Like,
so there's shit to do.
Yeah, what is it like to do? Because I will outline an itinerary for him.
What is he? I don't know. He's a deacon. What did you?
Oh, a deacon.
Yo, we can get him some churches to visit. Get him some number one LA Baptist church out here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, honestly, he might go do that. You know. Right? Yo.
Oh, and you tell him there's a lot of missions around here for him to go and tour too.
He
like out for real. Like,
yeah, right.
No,
he does like helping folks out now.
Yeah.
I
I'm just
come
saying.
back
No, I
and-
mean like actual what's name missions. You know, like the Riverside mission, the the Spanish missions that they put here.
Yeah.
You know, to enslave the Indians.
Yeah.
You said there's a cruise out. You said there's a cruise out of Long Beach.
Oh,
Is that what you
yeah.
said?
I wish they
you
had
got or
a
San
Fan
Diego.
Fest cruise. I wish they had a Fan Fest cruise.
Yo,
Man.
I was just talking about that. Was it with you where I was like, yo, they need to have like a cruise ship?
Last show. You guys
Oh,
were talking
okay,
about.
yeah.
we was. Y'all was.
Yo, if they had a cruise ship, because did you see Doc? He had went on a cruise ship and they had an Xbox like area.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, so he went on I think a Royal Caribbean cruise, and they had like an Xbox like station.
That's our favorite
within the
cruise
boat.
line.
But like, yeah, if they had a full Xbox theme, you had tournaments, like a
Tournaments, panels,
right, make E3 on a boat.
Yeah, E3 on a boat, man. They tripping, man. That's money right there, man.
I'll pay for that.
Right?
I would do that.
Like all
would do that.
inclusive, like $500. I mean,
somebody needs to do this.
I don't know. Or we can like make
there you go,
like a big old gaming function on a cruise that involves everyone in the Xbox community, and we can do our own panels and our own tournaments and stuff like that. But something that Xbox officially
that requires some funding.
It does. It will acquire some funding, but that is. I mean,
Oh snap! Oh snap! I found some out of Long Beach, out of straight Long Beach, in that same week.
Really?
Yes.
But you ain't got the tickets yet, though.
I know, but I'm planning though. It's called planning. Boogie
she
said
gotta
I
have
need to plan, so that's what I'm doing. But you need to plan, so numbers right. I gotta get the numbers right.
I mean,
I gotta get that number. I gotta get those numbers.
250 is a lot of
You
money,
need to have two options.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna get it right now. We gonna get it right.
Let me see, Chareece, while she checking on those cruise ships, you got any other topics for us?
Oh yeah, my bad. Of course, the big entertainment news. Black Panther. Ladies, are we going to go see that? Are we going to support Black Panther? Oh, get it, girl!
It's worth my $15.75. Yes.
Oh my God! Is how much you pay for a ticket?
Yes, out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Man,
See,
I paid $11. I think like $11.
I pay $6. I pay $6 to go to the movies.
You got one stoplight in your whole town, like.
Oh, wow.
Hey, now we got like 4.
Yo.
And we just got a McDonald's like 4 years ago, so we're good. We're moving up.
You're not helping.
Hey, that country sometimes is the best.
But yes,
it's at $6. I'm like, yo, that's a good. That's a great.
And
price.
concessions are $2 and below. So yes.
That's how it was in Virginia too. And if I was still working at the Naval Hospital with the Fleet Liaison, I bet you they would have had special tickets for us to go see with the Wounded Warriors. Because that sounds like just the right shit.
Yeah, they said that Black Panther is like the most pre-sold ticket in movie history. Am I right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like. They think it's gonna be like 150 million the opening weekend.
Black folks coming out. Black folks
coming out styling like I'm trying to plan an outfit and everything.
Really, an outfit?
Really? Yes, yes, girl. I want something to put in my hair.
Yo, what day are you going? I'm going Thursday, the night before.
I'm going Thursday.
No spoilers.
Thursday. Nope.
Okay, I'm going probably
this better be good. I'll be so pissed.
I might go that Sunday. Oh, okay, well, let me see. February 16th is on a Friday. I get paid on the 2nd. No, I can wait. Today's the 3rd. Okay, we'll check it. I'm gonna watch it. Was it the 3rd? And this is yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it before we do our next podcast. We can talk about it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to every other week, so.
Yeah,
it should be good.
Yeah, it will be good. I will be watching the matinee with McDonald's in the book bag or Taco Bell or some shit from 7-Eleven and just buy a soda and call it a day. Because, man, it's expensive to go to the movie.
I'm with you, man. We go to this, like, dinner theater one and, like, everything's overpriced. Like, the food. I mean, we dropped, like, almost $40 when we go to that one. It's ridiculous. So
yeah, they got one in the city too. They got reclining chairs and they got like a restaurant on the side and you can lay back and it has tables beside you. You can eat
Right.
your
They're trying to
food.
make an experience out of it, and it's just like, man, come on.
You know, I would pay
Too
$40
much.
or something for like a date night for me and my hubby for something like that.
Yeah,
But-
but I mean,
In
no,
Virginia,
great
we
movies
have
come out every week.
Cinema Cafe. Do you guys have that out there? Cinema Cafe?
Yeah, we got one. It's called a studio movie grill, and
I
then we
think-
also
Okay.
have another one
Alamo
called Movie
something in the
Tavern or
house,
whatever.
something, Alamo something. It's called the Alamo.
They have wine and food. They bring it to you.
Pizza,
Sweet.
burgers, all that shit. That shit
Right.
costs like.
So you say
you can
wine,
get-
I'm like, I'm in.
Yes, you can get. I can get me a long aisle. I can do whatever I want while the movie playing.
Right.
Nice. Yes. While we're on the topic of Black Panther, have y'all heard about DC fans getting upset and are trying to sabotage the movie for Black Panther fans?
Man, they just
What?
hating because they just hating. Let me keep it 100. They just hating because our Black community is really gonna support some real shit like some Black Panther, and these motherfuckers don't like that. They wanted to get like Madea, Tyler Perry numbers on Black Panther, but they was like, nuh-uh, we gonna put all like everybody like in the Black community as a unit decided like, look, we're gonna support this movie, and I think it's a good thing for him because we don't care if it don't.
Yeah, and it proves that we're a valid portion of the market share, that we can make some shit happen. Like,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as they see this money, they're gonna start making more Black movies because the whole thing has always been Black movies don't sell.
Remember
they make
Girls
Black
Trip?
movies all the time.
Yeah.
They make Black movies all the time,
Yeah.
but it's like
And I saw a gang of white folks in there, like not just Black people. Like Girls Trip was successful because it had, the funny people. Just because they're Black doesn't mean
right.
not gonna
Yeah, but
sell.
there's people out here that want Black Panther to fail. It ain't gonna happen though.
It ain't. And if I catch anybody bootlegging this, I'm snitching, man. I'm snitching.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
of course.
I said the same thing. We gotta go actually pay for tickets now, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll get the 15.75 easy. I mean, and that's the best way that you can like contribute to the cause, quote unquote. You go watch the movie.
So you said somebody's trying to sabotage it, though? 'Cause, like,
Apparently DC fans are so upset at Disney that they are going and trying to give it a low score. They're gonna try to spoil it for people. They're just basically being assholes.
Yo, but why are you upset with Disney? You should be upset with Warner Brothers and whoever else owns DC property and be like, come on, get your shit together.
Basically, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna buy Justice League when it comes out on DVD.
Right. Me too.
But it could have been better. It could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still gonna buy it.
We want y'all putting out Disney quality too. Shit.
But yeah, so it was Rotten Tomatoes had to come out with a statement about it, how they're checking their website to make sure nothing underhanded is going on. It was I think it started like
uncanny, like trying to sabotage something for just the sake of just being fanboyish. Like, come on, that makes no sense to me. It just doesn't.
Yeah, I'm like, people tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need y'all to do better.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck with that. Fuck with it, man.
Yeah, I think we all going to see that movie.
Yes, we are all going to see that movie multiple times if possible. I'm taking my entire family, which is like 6 of us. Yes, and then I'm taking my cousin's children, which is 2, and I might take my daughter's best friend, which is so. Yeah,
and then I want to see it again with like the homegirls and stuff. Yeah.
You gotta support it.
If it's good, because it's got to be a good movie. I ain't gonna be, just if it's mediocre.
Oh yeah.
It's Marvel.
It can't be bad, but I don't think it will be. Like what's name looks awesome in the sound. Have you guys heard that new song with Kendrick? There's actually 2 of them out right now with Kendrick for the Black Panther CD.
Oh no, I've been slipping lately.
I didn't know that he.
Oh yeah. So the one he did at the Grammys was one that's going on Black Panther.
Oh.
He has one with SZA that's going on Black Panther. So I think he has like 3 songs total that are going to be on the Black Panther track.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Right.
Nice.
Cool. I think I found one.
All right, ladies. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
No.
That's it.
Come on, man.
We're good in the hood.
Yeah.
Oh, look at us. Yay. So we're going to end our show tonight. Give a shout outs to my ladies. First up is Boogie.
All right, y'all. You know that I am. Oh, I have an official streaming schedule now. So Monday through Friday, I will be on streaming on Mixer at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can catch me there. I'll either be playing PUBG or PUBG. No, I'll probably be playing something else because I'm sure nobody wants to see that all the time. But yeah, so official streaming schedule. You can catch me there. Catch me on Twitter. Everything is LBOOGIE0208. All the social media stuff.
Nice.
Sweet. Next up is Delilah.
Yes, you guys know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, on GRG on Fridays. You can check me out there, and also every other week right here on Grown Women Gaming. So my stream is just, I can't get the quality right, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to fix it.
It's okay.
I'm trying to fix it.
And next up is Lady Infamous.
Well, I'm always happy to have this time to talk to my girls and just chop this stuff. You know what I mean? And for everybody in the chat, thank you for stopping by. I got all different kind of like names on my media outlets, so I'm just gonna make it easier for you guys. Everything Lady Infamous. You make sure you check out Lady_Infamous30 on Twitter. You also will catch me on GRG every Friday on K Mega's channel, on K Mega's time. You insert time under there. Also, I'll be doing my live streams. We got a couple of games on the rotation, and I'm just going to keep on streaming these videos. And for everyone that stopped by, much love to y'all. And thanks, CHAREECE, for hosting today.
You're welcome. Yes, I want to thank Lady Infamous for letting me host her program today. And if anybody want to check me out, I am on Twitter and Instagram at NatoraM. I usually talk about games, my cat, or my daughter who is growing and driving me crazy. But again, I want to shout out everybody in the chat for thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And we'll see you later on tonight while we play our games. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day, y'all.